Yo, what is up? Thomas Grimm, welcome back. Yes, Sunday, lazy Sunday. Checking audio here. Think I'm online. Let's turn off the music. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of playing a little bit earlier and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna eat lunch and I'm just gonna stream because I got nothing going on. Inu, welcome back. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. I don't know if you guys are playing any Path of Exile 1 or 2. It's been a little while. But yeah, I haven't been on the weekend in a while. End of season or end of league, so things have kind of slowed down. I've been focused more on the video content. But today I just didn't really feel like editing, so I jumped on and started playing, and I thought, yeah, let's do this. But here's where we're at. This is interesting. So we're going to level on the Lich, but eventually we're going to jump back on our Smith of Kitava here. You can see currently located in the Silent Cave. So I actually tried to do the logout trick on hardcore because I am literally going to die. Like, there's almost no chance I actually survive this Silent Cave. This character's pretty much dead. So eventually we'll log back in and just finish it out and actually put this character to rest. But yeah, I had no idea what I was getting into with the Silent Cave. I didn't realize I was juicing the boss in the middle. I ended up with body, 2 mind, and 1 fire essence, greater essences on this boss. It is absolute insanity right now, and I can't get out of it. So I quit the game. I turned my computer off. It doesn't matter. It saves on the cloud. And I don't know. I thought that they still allowed for some sort of shenanigans with logout and everything with your characters, even in mapping, but I guess not. Like, I'm screwed. So first time trying that, didn't really work. On a long journey, forgot how to play games. Well, that's not bad. That's probably pretty good. Little reset. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well. Actually, I'm going to test it. Let's see what we're doing. All right, yeah, I can hear myself. I've got some new audio equipment here. All right, so chat seems to be working. Let's go ahead and jump in the game. I'm not going to jump into the Smith yet. I'm going to kind of build up to it a little bit. I'm scared. I should just get it over with, honestly. So here I'm getting into chaos and magic spells. I have neglected that this whole time, so very new to me. Kind of, I'm not struggling, but it's just learning. So we are the Lich. I actually went into Necromantic Conduit at first because I felt like my damage was just absolute trash. So Unholy Might to get more chaos damage. When I get 2 Ascendancy points, that's pretty cool. I don't know, maybe I go into Blackened Heart, but at that point I could go into Eternal Life, Soulless Form, which would be very good for hardcore, I think. And then for the tree, just, I don't know. I don't know what's normal, but I needed mana regen for the Ascendancy that I took. Energy shield, so I targeted any energy shield and mana regen rate, and then any chaos, really. And then we're heading into here for an extra level on chaos spells. I did pick up some cool uniques. I've got this Dark Defiler Rattling Scepter, which gives me more chaos damage per undead minion, which also works with my Unearth, so the minions are undead here. I've got Crown of Thorns Twig Circlet, which I'm kind of, yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it on. I just put this on. I actually got this off of an Exile. So it came corrupted and everything. And then I'm using Black Flame to get chaos damage instead of Ignite. And I'm kind of playing into that a little bit. More chaos dot damage. We just finished the Bog Witch. We're in Act 3 normal. Let's just put this in the dump. Damn, dude. I should probably buy another dump tab with the sale that's going on. Yeah, these bosses in Act 3 are taking quite a while. Like, I'm in major fights with these bosses. The Chimera took me good 5 minutes to kill. Maybe a little lower than that, but it took forever.
Once powered by dead souls. This is a wondrous. A bow ruin that
Eben, what's up?
No one from camp has managed to make it to this part of the jungle.
Lazy Sunday afternoon. I wasn't gonna stream at all today, but I said screw it, let's go. Because I was playing anyways, and I had time, so. But yeah, I also just got rid of a shield on this character, so I'm kind of getting used to that. My defensive, I'm a little concerned about my defensive layering here. I've never gone without evasion, and I've been really leaning into block as well, evasion and block, but now it's like life and energy shield, and I'm just scared that I'm too easy to hit. But I'm the Lich, I guess that's what I'm supposed to do? I don't know. It's concerning to me. Very concerning. Yeah, just one more tab. Yeah, that's what I tell myself every month. Like that. I hope you guys can hear the audio. I'm kind of adjusting on my end a little bit so I can hear the game. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna take my time, just kind of chill level sesh. I'm not gonna... I don't know about this character. The last 3 characters, I've made it to maps, but I feel like this might be the one that doesn't make it since it's all kind of brand new to me. Spell casting, that is. And it seems really slow. Need more levels on my chaos spells. Of course, I'm starved. I'm very broke in hardcore right now. I've not been focusing on hardcore throughout the league. So I'm still... Like, I have 1 exalt, maybe. I can hardly roll on any gear. What the hell? Oh, that's my own dudes. I do like the skeletons. I just added them instead of the shield, and it does provide a bit of a defensive layer, which is nice. I do hope that this scales well enough for me without major investment. My understanding is that getting all of the plus to skills that you need is pretty hard. Like, you gotta roll a lot. It's rare to actually get it on good gear, which isn't good for me when I'm broke. Alright, where's this thing? I didn't pick it up, did I? Have you seen any of the interviews DM has done recently? Look like they're cooking up something nice for the next patch. I watched the first one in whole. And it was just nice. I don't know. The music guy was pretty cool. Did I pick this up? What's going on? But I did not see the last one in whole. I started it, and from what I gather, it seems like Act 4 might be out, or coming out, I guess, is being teased a bit. There's definitely new bosses. That's been apparent in both the interviews. I think, I'm not sure if 3 have already dropped. I know that he's got a few lined up. So yeah, if you're wanting to follow along on this is like very early teaser season stuff, but it sounds like DM does know what's coming and that he's got something ready for as soon as GGG actually releases a certain amount of information. He's got an interview to drop. So that's exciting because it's been a dearth of PoE 2 news. It's been all PoE 1 lately. Fingers crossed. Yeah, ready for the new act. I'm interested on how they... Like, I would love to see Act 4 through 6. If they did nothing but do that in the next league, I'd be fine. But I know people like new classes and other things, but... I think that if there is a new act, I think I'm going to do hardcore solo self-found blind to begin with. Yeah, this guy is slow, man. Act 3 has definitely been challenging. Act 2 was fine, and then as soon as I got into Act 3, I need new gear, but I just can't really find it right now. However, let's go check the vendors. As for new classes, I know the Shadow was talked about just due to a screenshot. But man, it feels like the Druid was really far along, so I can't imagine it not being the Druid. I would love the Templar though. But actually, I'm guessing Druid and maybe Templar because out of the passive tree, the strength intel section of the tree, there is no class yet. Every other section has a class. Intelligence has 2 classes, Witch and the Sorceress. So yeah, I think that's plausible.
Still alive.
What do you got? Hold spells. Decompose. Doesn't look like we have what we need here. Let's see. No.
Be wary.
Druid animation looks so cool. I'd love to stomp ground and charge some things. Yeah, for sure. Feels like it could be another warrior type class without the mace. It'd be interesting. Like, yes, I can be a badass tank without a mace. Sounds good. Let's check the boots. Oh, 20%. Armor and energy shield. Level 32. Let's pick those up.
Lovely little piece right there. Sad to see it go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about the lack of evasion on this character. I don't think I've ever ran a character with 0 evasion, really. I don't see anything else that we really want. Oh, shields. I could get a really, really good shield. I might drop this, but
Don't get eaten.
our damage is pretty bad. Okay. Can't gamble on anything, really. Oh, 45. Let's try to shore this up a little bit. I just hit the Bog Witch. Oh, yeah, nice. Okay, good. That was easy. 7 skeletons. And let's see here. Vitality would be good. Is that a 1 or... Regenerate. Yes, I need that. All right. Spirit fixed. Bad roll on the boots. 20% though. I mean, I don't think I've got boots that are higher than 15% unless I get to the end game. I didn't do a very good job of picking up gear for alts along the way in this hardcore solo self-found league, and especially spellcasters. I did not anticipate jumping into that, so pretty bare there. Armor, energy, shield would be OP. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that it works, because I feel a little scared about not having shield or evasion, so basically no roll. Anything that comes in is gonna hit me, and I don't like that. So right now we're at 28% armor, and then I've got 378 energy shield, and then 631 life here in Act 3 normal. I also have this energy shield. I forget what the name of it. I need to look at it real quick. Convalescence. I've never used this ever. It's pretty cool. Use it to regen your energy shield right away, and it won't be interrupted. It's like a oh shit button. I like oh shit buttons. Here we go. Need to get stunt. What is stunt? There's gonna be a lot. If you guys play Witch, Lich, spellcasters in general, I don't know much about them at all. Like, this is new. I definitely prefer my martial weapons. All right, so we got the thing. Might as well get out of here. I think it's down here. Or did we? Yeah, we went through. Okay, so we're in the second area. I need to... I am going to skip the boss, I think, for a little bit. We'll come back for him. Any optional boss I'm skipping right now. Bosses are very difficult right now. I am actually concerned about this next boss coming up. And then, yeah, we've got some really tough bosses coming up, actually. The Queen of Filth is going to be terrible. Because I don't like spending any amount of time in there with her, and this character, the damage is just so low right now. I was actually tempted to try to just go quarterstaff or something instead. How far are you on this, on the Kitava? I am level 81, but I'm basically going to die. I am stuck in the... What is that place called? The cave. The Silent Cave unique map. I didn't know what I was doing in there. I didn't know that I was juicing the boss, and I thought that I'd be able to essentially cheese by escaping, logging off, shutting down, and whatnot. I guess that doesn't work. I've never really tried it, so I didn't... But I am in the process of dying on that character. I'm going to log into it later once I get a little warmed up, and I'm going to try to get myself out of that situation, but I'm pretty much writing off the character. He's dead. Kind of sad. We were doing so well. Took a major risk going in there, not really knowing what it was, and paid for it. Yeah. It's alright. It gives me an opportunity to try something new. That's the mentality in hardcore, right? See, look at this rare. Let's make sure that we curse it. See if the damage Yeah, even with the curse, it doesn't seem like our damage is that great at all. Hell yeah. Well, my other character is gonna die. I need a chance orb. If I roll a really good Tangle Tongue, I'll just go Tangle Tongue on this character and screw Lich. Okay, which one is this? I think this is not the boss. It's all part of the thrill, that's right. Yesterday, or the last stream, like, since I've been playing so much, you know, in the early days, I would get the thrill and the pre-fight anxiety, the sweats and everything. But I haven't really been getting that as much lately until last stream. You know, on this Smith of Kitava, I started doing some things that were just kind of outrageous. I've had some pretty good fights. I had a juiced up Spirit of the Fox Fire Witch boss fight that was absolutely insane. So there's been some really exciting times on the Smith of Kitava, but I think he's dead now.
I'd best talk to the optimist again.
Watch out.
Death is my power to wield.
Using Spear with Rake Stomping Ground could be a great leveling. Yes, I totally agree. I'm big on that. I'm watching that very closely with the patch. So, especially hardcore solo self-found, Rake, and Stomping Ground is super strong. Scaling your life and your offense with small passive nodes like that, very good. But yeah, with the patch, I'm very much concerned, or I'm paying attention to whether or not I can use strength stacking, primarily Rake and Stomping Ground in my league start. That's what I plan to do. If anybody's hasn't really been, or not really familiar with the Stomping Ground and Rake combo, I do have a video, little guide out on how to use that as your league start. So it's the build that I used. I think I used it for DM's Arbiter race. It was really good. Much better than this, I must say. Maybe I should use Pain Offering. Forgot what key I bound it to. I actually have... I'm a little concerned about it. I might remove this, but... Where is Pain Offering? I put on Ablation, which takes 15% of my health, so... It's been preventing me from actually using it. I should probably just remove that. Yeah. I do have a little bit more regen now. And then every single spell that I cast is taking away 5 health due to my helm, I believe. If we die on this character, or when we die, I do have a mercenary that I've got in Act 1. I'll probably jump to that. And I'm actually... Ooh, there he is. I'm going to try crossbow for a while. I've never really given crossbow a really good shot. Unless maybe I move over to the strength stacking stuff in order to level the character. We'll see. But right now I do have a unique crossbow on him, so it's been nice. Oh shit, watch out for this guy. Thing about minions is sometimes I miss the fact that there's a unfriendly minion within the minions. I'd love to get some good upgrades though for this character, but man, the Smith of Kitava, like getting upgrades and mapping was awful. Solo self-found is no joke in this game. Let's do this later. Because truthfully, like last league, the challenge, I wasn't in mapping for more than like a day or two before the next league start. And then this league, I've been all in on Trade League. We had the guild, so I was playing with them and really enjoying just kind of a break from the hardcore solo self-found. Yeah, I think I said hardcore solo self-found. And so that means that I really don't have much experience scaling in the end game in solo self-found, which is actually, I think, worse than hardcore. Like, of the two modes, I think solo self-found is worse. I'd rather just die and be done than have to go through the slog of solo self-found. So I'm actually kind of thinking of doing hardcore trade next league. I don't know, though. I enjoy farming and picking up currency and selling and kind of getting wealthy to afford things. I just like that aspect of the game. It feels good. Whereas farming just for currency to craft, and then just how slow it is to actually scale. I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn on that. Okay. Got the 2. Maybe I should pick up crossbows. Since I got a mercenary. I'm going to go tactician probably. I think tactician is a very, very strong ascendancy, and especially in hardcore. It is very defensive. Whose explosions are these? I don't think they're mine. Is it this guy? There we go. This guy? Oh, it's grenades. A bunch of grenade throwers. Okay. Yeah, I'm having trouble with minions. I can't really see the field. I hope I got this checkpoint. It looks like I did. Time investment is what keeps me from playing SSF. Hardcore is just about enough. Nice. Yeah. So you're in hardcore trade. I kind of feel the same because I don't really have a bunch of time either. Like I am spending a lot of time in this game, obviously, but I also have to edit the videos and do all this other stuff. So even hardcore is kind of challenging. If I'm trying to do build videos in hardcore, like I actually have to survive long enough to do that. And then SSF just compounds that even more so. But I do feel like for build videos and guides that there might be a bit of a dearth of information for solo self-found, hardcore solo self-found builds. Not sure though. I think I get a level here. Let's see. Let's see what's up here. Yes, I do. 224 right now on Essence Drain. 261. Yeah. I feel like the percentage chaos damage nodes just aren't good enough for scaling. Like, I think they should improve that a bit. The fact that you have to rely so heavily on levels, I don't know why, but it just feels bad. Right now, most of the power comes from gear, then skill tree. Yeah, for sure, especially in campaign. During the campaign, earlier on, and it took me quite a while to actually understand that. Like, I thought that I had to go offensive in my tree or I'd be left behind, but really, it's the gear. You have to pick up the gear. And that is extremely difficult in this game in the campaign for League Start. So yeah, I feel like there's a little imbalance there. Hopefully they address it. Or we just learn to... That's the game, I guess. Alright, well, we got to the boss. Now I gotta do the boss. Oh yeah, do I have a chance? No. Put this in crafting. What's going on? Oh. Order of operations here, come on. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Let's get rid of this.
Take care.
Alright, let's just check here. We've got lightning, cold, fire. I'm gonna add a lightning charm. Maybe add more than one. Yeah, because he's not gonna do any of these. So let's just add a bunch of them. Oh man, I only have one? Okay, two. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I'm using this for more damage, but I feel like my minions are just gonna die. Wonder if I use the shield instead. We'll see. I think... Yeah, the minions are gonna die over and over again. This is the best I can do. Did I break? Oh god, I did break. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it. How did that break like that? It's got 5 intelligence on it. I can just fix that. All right, let's not mess with it. I don't want to do anything crazy right now. I don't like making changes like that. Where did it go? All right. Never played minion builds. What skills am I using? Loki, what's up? Welcome to stream. Yeah, it was a very lazy Sunday, and I was already kind of in the gaming mood, so I just decided to pop on and stream. I'm not actually doing a minion build. I'm doing a chaos build, as you can see. So these are the passives, just hitting up the chaos nodes, energy shield and mana regen, and then for gear, I picked up this cool thing, and the reason why I have these minions is because I gain 5% of chaos, or 5% of damage as chaos damage per undead minion, so that's really nice. I've got 7 skeletal warriors coming out, and then I'm using Unearth, which these minions are also undead, so it adds to the damage. Overall, pretty big boost here. And then I got Black Flame. Anytime I do Flame Wall, it's actually going to ignite for more chaos damage. And then I'm using Vulnerability to reduce chaos resistance below 0. So that's kind of where I'm at. I do have Crown of Thorns, Twigs Circlet. Picked this up off a Rogue Exile, actually. Corrupted and everything. And then, I don't know, I just threw this on. Expect the game to balance out over time. They can add more options in terms of uniques and skills once the core game is released. Yeah, I agree. I'm not, like, I think the game is in a good spot for early access. It's really good. But are we in a good spot? I don't know about that. What level was this? So it's level 38 and I'm 37. Okay.
There is
Battlefield 6. Wow. Yeah, I'm not big on Battlefield. I loved PlanetSide 2 though. PlanetSide 2 was really good. It's still out there, but man, that is an old game now. They should do a PlanetSide 3. I would definitely play that. Do I want to be at range on this guy? I don't know. I've never really played range against him. Oh shit, yeah, I don't. Sometimes if you go from melee to range, you can get surprised. What's he doing? Shit. Can hardly see that. You doing it again? Yeah. Is he doing it again? No. Can't tell with this guy. Oh shit! See, like that one, I don't know what that is. I don't want to be caught in that, that's for damn sure. Is he doing it? I can't see. Can I I want to call him. There we go. He's dead. That wasn't bad at all. The damage isn't great, but serviceable, I guess. I don't know how I feel about being in with the Queen of Filth that long. That's the issue. Titan Quest 2. I did not check it out. I saw it hit my feed. I don't know what it is, though. I try to actively avoid new games because I don't want to get distracted. Alright. Oops. So I've got to go over here. Planetside 2 was amazing. Yes. I agree. PoE 2 is not the distraction, it's my focus, actually. I'm trying to get actually good at a game.
I will feast on your soul. The Azak tribe in the flesh.
Yeah, I mean, I've got probably 1,500 hours in this game now, so I'm a little better today than I was before. But it's crazy. This game's got a lot to learn. I learn new. I mean, I'm on this class that I never really do spell casting, and I'm learning again. A lot. Pretty deep game. And it'll only get deeper. I'm glad I'm playing right now in early access, so I don't have to figure all this out after 13 seasons or something. And that kind of prevents me from really going all in on PoE 1. I did level a character, but I didn't really do the maps. I just got into maps, basically. And I quit. So there's wormhole drama in Eve, as usual. I wonder how many hours I have in Eve Online, though. I'd say more than this game. And then World of Warcraft. Those are the two top games. I already surpassed my PUBG hours, though, which is crazy. Because I've been playing PUBG for a long time, just off and on. Oh, PoE 2 won't be a different game after multiple league updates. It'll be interesting how much it changes and evolves. I feel like this is kind of the style that they're looking for. I don't think it's gonna, like, completely change. This is definitely slower. I don't think it'll become very zoomy. PoE 2 endgame hasn't hooked me yet. That part, yeah, welcome to change. Yeah. I don't know how, I guess for me, the endgame itself didn't really, like, it wasn't the thing that hooked me. The thing that hooked me was I had all of these goals that I was trying to hit, and mainly it was about builds, trying out different builds, and trying out, like, it was more video content related, so that's what kept me really going versus the actual act of doing the end game. So yeah, I haven't really been playing my main in Trade League in a while. I don't know. this late in the league if I would actually be able to jump on and get right back into mapping and all of that and actually enjoy it. However, again, I have this Infernalist and I've been trying out Quarterstaff, Ice Strike, Tempest Bell type of build on the Infernalist. It's fun, but I haven't been able to scale it to where it's deleting T4 Zesht, which is kind of like the benchmark, it seems. Like, if you can't do that today, people are just going to trash the build probably, because why aren't you just playing Blood Mage or something? But I know that there's some tech out there where you sacrifice minions and stuff to get your like 7 power charges or something. So I'll look into that, I guess, and use it on this build probably. But at this point, I don't really see a big point in trying to push a new build and get that out on YouTube, because I don't think anybody's really going to care. And then the nerfs and whatever else happens, probably just OBE, dead on arrival practically. And games always hardest to do. WoW did it by adding more updates to pay. Yeah. For WoW, it was raiding and just being part of the raid team and just trying to just push that content. And in that game, you were your progress was linked to your raid group. So a lot of times, you know, I couldn't really blast through the content. I was there with the raid team, and sometimes we hit the wall and stuff. So there always seemed to be content there. Wonder if we go get this other character out of the way, the Smith of Kitava. What's funny is, like, there's a reality here where I go over there, that character dies, and then I come over here and this character dies, and I lose 2 hardcore characters back to back. This increase, I feel like this 1 level increase is noticeable, actually. For my chaos spells. Checkpoint. Oh yeah, no, I don't care about that. I think it's a jeweler's orb back there. I don't recall, but I'm good. Yeah, overall, I enjoy the concept of this switch, and I like dots. Like, I think dots are cool, damage over time. But kind of TBD on how powerful this feels compared. I've been stuck on Spear this whole league. I just crossed over to Quarterstaff, but other than that, it's been Spear the entire time. So I'm used to the screen deleting. we're there yet. This map was like the biggest map in the game, and they cut it down, and it's still probably the biggest map in the game. Oh yeah, I love when this thing chains, though. There's definitely some explosion chaining that feels really good. Whoa. Watch out for that, dude.
Is my power to wield.
Should I go this way? Nope. Alright, I think after this map, I'm gonna go check out this Smith of Kitava and try to... I'll do my best to try to get out of a very bad situation. I'm kind of sad. We were doing so well. That's my first hardcore character in this league. I took a break. I just got to maps and took a break, and then I got back on. Level 81. I was kind of hopeful that we might be able to just focus on him the whole rest of the league, but not looking so good now at all. Nice. Dude, I got a lot of minions. Oh yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing next. Maximum energy shield, I kind of like this. 25 intel. This looks like a decent wheel. It's right next door. Increased mana seems like it's going to be important soon. Okay. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, next league, I'm kind of leaning hardcore solo self-found from the get-go this time around. Or at least hardcore trade. I guess I still haven't made that decision. Seems like hardcore trade might be a good, healthy balance for me. So, I am working on a video. I'm actually going to do a new player guide to this game. So, it's going to be a work in progress for a little bit. I'm trying to actually make it good. I don't want to just release... I'm not just going to talk through the game and be on camera or whatever. I want to actually do a guide that people can really just watch and get the information they need quickly. So that's been kind of consuming my time, which is good. It's good that it's end of league because that allows me to not worry so much about the actual game. Pretty much done most of what I want to do in the game, so get this guide ready. Did put out a little video. My last video was hardcore tips for anyone looking to jump into hardcore. Just what I've learned during my time in hardcore. A lot of it boils down to like philosophy and mindset, really. There were a few like mechanic type tips, but really, because when I'm on Reddit and I'm reading about people talk about hardcore, it's like almost most people just kind of feel like it's too hard for them and that losing a character is just the end of the world. It's just mindset, really. Just get beyond that, and I think most players will find that it's not too difficult for them. And that it's actually fun.
Yes.
All right.
Drain away. Reveal yourself, Exile.
Yes. I do like the witch's lines. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been this far on a witch. I think I tried witch out last league and died in Act 2, so getting the voice lines, it's been pretty fun. Except for I guess no, I took that Infernalist. I don't even really count that because I was on the quarterstaff the whole time. Or no, I did spear, and then I moved over to quarterstaff. So I guess I've heard these lines before. All right. So we did that. We go into that area. I think it's time. We're going to go to character selection. This sucks, dude. Really sucks. So here we are. I've got my 3 HCSSF characters here. Our Smith of Kitava is still in the silent cave, was basically dying, dead. I'm gonna log in and try my best here. I tried to cheese out of it. It's like the first time I've ever tried to really cheese out of a situation in hardcore. Didn't work out, apparently. I don't know what the rules are. I tried to look them up afterwards. I've been searching. What is like the logout method in hardcore? Doesn't work in endgame, maybe? Maps? I think it works in campaign, but not for this boss. I'm not sure what the hell's going on. But I could not cheese out of this situation, it seems. So let's get ready. Oh, man. This sucks. All right. Okay, never mind. I did cheese out of it. Okay, it said Silent Cave, but it sent me right here. That was a letdown almost. I almost feel like I should be in the Silent Cave fighting. All right, well, I successfully cheesed death. You can hate me now. Oh, man, so... I don't know what to think about that. We're going to go back over to the Lich, though. But yeah, this is my character. I'll just show it if you guys haven't been able to check. We're doing Rake and Lightning Spear on the Smith of Kitava. It's been super good in hardcore solo self-found because of the defensiveness and then the inherent strength of Rake and Lightning Spear. But I don't have really any uniques. Oh, other than this. This helps with our defensives with the maximum fire resistance. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this character. I'm happy that he's alive, but I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this whole cheese thing. I did it. I'm gonna get hate now. Let's see. Character selection. To be fair, I jumped into that silent cave completely blind and juiced it up to the maximum well before. Like, I was running T8s basically, but you need a T11 to run the cave. So I jumped some bosses to get the T11 map, ran it, and completely juiced up the center dude. So yeah. Oh, did I just rejoin the same character? Yeah, we live. I don't know. I'm happy. But I feel dirty. I'll have to rethink. I was writing that character off. I was kind of trying to think about the Tuesday, Thursday stream and basically focused on this character. What do we got? Applied instantly. 450. I like that. I think that's good. Whoa. Do I have spirit? Yeah, I do. It's pretty good start, except we're going to be missing... Our suffixes are pretty trash. Just hold on to it. Okay.
Be warned, friend, their queen.
Yes, she's warning me about Queen of Filth. Yes.
Be wary.
Great.
The drowned city awaits.
Did I check? I think we leveled and I did not check the vendors.
Some odds and ends we found in the jungle.
Well, nothing there. I got a really good focus, maybe. But I can't even really roll on focuses. Yeah, it's not good.
Farewell.
You drain. Oh.
A lot of armor on these boots. I like the shield. Maybe craft on that a little bit. All right.
If you hear a click, duck.
Let's just see what this does. Okay. Probably trash. But if I get a really good shield, I'd probably run shield. I'm kind of interested. It's kind of an investment, but I was actually thinking of going all this direction to have offensive stance on a shield. I don't know if that actually helps a spell user's damage. I guess I need to Path of Building this thing. But if it did help, and then getting a shield and getting my block chance up, being very defensive with the Lich, like extremely defensive at that point, and then anointing for Lay Siege to increase the damage that that shield brings to the build. Like, I really want to actually look at that. We'll see. could be absolute trash, though. Oh, damn it, my charms. Okay, what do I want? Poison's probably good. Let's do another stunned. And poison. Slow would be probably good. Let's do the slow. Where the hell's poison? What level is this? 40? I'm almost there. There we go. Damn, dude, I'm kind of still in shock that my character was not in the Silent Cave. It said it was in the Silent Cave. So I guess logout and shutdown actually works in hardcore in maps. I couldn't really find any real solid information on that. I'm not gonna get in the habit of using that though. I don't really like it. For me, the content is better when it's more real, I guess. It was kind of a funny way to end the stream last week. I literally ended stream. Like I was like, screw this shit. Because it was already time. Like it was the end of stream, and I just escaped, logged out, and said, "See you guys next time." I'm out. I can't handle it. Hey, another sapphire ring. These were like really chase in the last league. That ring was used quite a bit. I don't know if it is anymore. Oh god. Damn, that spawned right on my head. Holy shit. That was scary. Damn. Just that little bit and my heart is racing. Holy crap. That's hardcore. That's why you play. Oh, we got one over here. See if I can get it from a distance. Yeah, we got it. I guess. I don't know what it is, but certain hats like this tiara, I just don't pick up because they look terrible. I guess I should probably put my MTX on this character at this point. Or no, I guess not. It's not even on my... This must be some sort of hardcore mentality thing that I was talking about earlier. Because I've got an 81 Smith of Kitava over there, and I've not used my MTX. I've been playing that character exclusively for like the last 2 weeks. But I think the moment you do something like put on MTX or something is when you die. You can't invest any sort of, I don't know, anything that makes it seem like it's gonna survive, right? Yeah, I only have one set of cosmetics. I got it for the Fresia event in PoE 1. That set looks pretty good, actually. I like it. Having that one has prevented me from actually buying anything because I like the looks of it. And it was just a participation award, so I earned it by participating fully. What'd you have to hit, like level 80 to get everything? No. I don't remember, actually. Maybe I didn't get every piece either, huh? I gotta look at that. Oh, God. Can you stop that? Oh, shit. I'm in a corner. I like these shields, though. Oh, wow. That was a really good light stun by that guy right next to that water. That's why I like evasion and well, evasion mainly. I'm pretty sure that if you block a hit that was going to light stun you, you get light stunned. But the animation is slightly different. That's when you see a block. Versus you can block things and not see the block animation. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Okay, I'm dying here. Where's the water? Okay. We are heading into the Queen of Filth and the Viper boss, and then Doriani. All three. Based on our damage output right now, I'm concerned about the remainder of Act 3 here. Be nice to be able to get into Cruel and maybe get some better gear. Because I do feel like the gear jump from normal to Cruel is pretty significant. It almost always feels significant versus so far the gear jump from end of Cruel to early maps and even mid maps feels pretty insignificant or extremely RNG based to the point of, I don't know, I don't see upgrades hardly ever. Versus most games like this, ARPG types, when you reach that end game, usually there's like a big power jump. Like you immediately pick up all this gear. It's like a completely different character all of a sudden. Versus my Smith of Kitava has essentially been the same from T1 maps to I just ran, or I tried an 11. I probably can do T10s. I want to do this. 407 on the energy shield, I like it. Seems pretty good. I've never ran energy shield really in a meaningful way. So my Infernalist, Quarterstaff, and Spear build. Like I ran Spear and now I'm using Quarterstaff. The Infernalist has that ability that gives you a lot of crit damage bonus, like a ton. But you will take ignite damage every time you crit. Negates having energy shield completely, so even on that Infernalist, I haven't ran energy shield. Oh, that's mine, maybe? That's gonna get kind of awkward when I'm laying that down versus this next zone. There's gonna be a lot of crap on the ground that I gotta avoid. Maybe I should have... No, there was no checkpoint. So I guess I missed the exit over here somewhere. This is another large map, I guess. Act 3 in general. I do feel like they need to cut down Act 3 just a bit. It is by far the longest act. Look at this. Oh, see. It looks very similar to my spell. I need to probably figure out how to use power charges on this Lich. I have not really looked into that, but it's clear that there's some power charge. This is the ability to gain power charges in the what is that? Occult skill tab area. I'm gonna have to be careful about this next trap area because usually I have a bunch of evasion and block. Doesn't bother me as much. But if I get light stunned by 5 normal mobs, I'm dead. All right, here it is. I gotta be careful. Let's get the... Would have been nice if they jumped out. I need to, like, get that one dude. Get the chain going. There we go. Is there a range to this? I was looking at Essence Drain, making sure that it actually goes off screen. Yes. Die. Explode. Chain explosions are good. And I wonder if we can set up some sort of Herald of Ice interaction here, actually. Get more explosion going on. And freeze. I'm gonna look into that. So far for this character on the Lich, I've not really looked into what builds are out there. Of course, I'm only in Act 3, so I typically don't really do that for quite some time until I have a good idea of what I want to do. And then sometimes I'll take that, I'll go on PoE Ninja, and mainly on PoE Ninja, I'm more, almost 9 times out of 10, I'm on there trying to find out what supports are popular with the skills, mainly, if I'm using new skills that I'm not familiar with. And then second to that is probably uniques. Like, what uniques are Liches using? Because there's so many uniques and I don't really pay attention to them that I don't know what actually exists. And I don't know what is good, even, really, at all. Yeah, I've been enjoying actually working on my own builds and kind of, I don't know. It's a game within the game, in POB, theory crafting and all of that. Very fun. Oh yeah, the last interview with DM was with the level design guy. I was like, oh, so this is the guy, huh? This is the guy who makes these levels such a pain in my ass. This little bridge thing, these choke points and blind spots, and these little rocks that stub my toe. Like this rare. What the hell? Oh, chaos resistant. Wow. Yeah, no shit. That's not good. I didn't really think about that.
None can oppose me. No.
Getting closer. Not looking forward to this fight whatsoever. I never look forward to this fight. Man, I faced off against the Queen of Filth in maps that was juiced up by a spirit, so it was hunted, and I don't recall exactly. Actually, it was multiple because I died like multiple times against this boss. It was in Trade League. So yeah, it was pretty ridiculous to have that fight plus whatever spirit abilities I was facing off with. Whoa. Mushrooms, yeah, I don't think I care. I skip this every time, basically, unless I'm on my league start and I need flasks. Level 40 now. Nice. 60% increased max energy shield, and then... Oh, shit. I did not read that second part. Damn it. 20% slower start. With our spirit ability, that shouldn't be as much of an issue, I guess. So 515 energy shield. What is that? Convalescence. Okay. This is another big map, that's for sure. And the next one's big. Wait, yeah, the triangle with the fire. That can take a while, I think. That map in actual endgame, like maps, man, I cannot stand it. It's crazy. It's probably my least favorite now. So we had a checkpoint. Not the one we're looking for, though. All right. I'm gonna go down here, see if this is it. Not that I'm excited to see this filthy ass queen, though. I will say range is a whole lot better against the Queen of Filth than melee, because that slam, the roll slam that she does, is pretty much unavoidable in melee, it feels. Infinite. I'm not sure which one that is. Gotta kill this guy first. I'm a fan of getting essences nowadays, in solo self-found especially, but I think that being able to roll gear with essences is slightly better, I guess. It's worth it. Anything to remove just a little bit of the RNG, but I did take a whole tab of rings and amulets and roll them with essences and to kind of see like if I could craft some decent gear just by using essences. No, I did not. I didn't get one good piece. Okay. Dark Chew. Hey, that's my spell. Stop it. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I got 2 to roll now. I need some chance orbs, man. If I could pick up a really good Tangle Tongue, that'd be great. These are evasion only. I should look at those. Okay. We there yet or what? Okay, this looks... Yes, okay, this is it. Alright. Here we go. I guess I should pause it. This is just one of those bosses I always feel like I'm just gonna die. That's all there's to it. Every single time. What? I'm not a clean-skinned wench. I'm a witch. How dare you? Shit, that's a corner. That is a corner. Don't stand there. Holy shit. I need to get this out. What are you doing? Shit! I was kind of running at the... Yeah, I almost got hit by that. I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, that would have been bad. I don't want to be slowed. I don't want to be slow. Stop slowing me. Oof. That was close. I like how confused she is about my minions. I like that. Ooh, watch out. Okay, which one is that? Oh! Hell yeah. That wasn't bad. That was not bad. Okay.
I think not. One golden idol for the optimist.
I love how she calls her the optimist. I need to find out who, like, at work is the optimist and start calling them that all the time. All right, one step closer here. Yeah, I guess like almost every wand I should be really looking at it, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to roll wands, it seems.
In particular.
Okay. Here's a spirit piece. Evasion energy shield. I think we stick with our armor energy shield. It seems to be working pretty well. And got some confirmation earlier that it does work. Although I'm a little concerned. I do like to evade. Okay.
Stay wary.
Here to help. See you.
So there's our second chance at Tangletongue. All right. How's my fire resist? Let's... I guess a charm would be kind of useless here. It'd constantly be used. Already have a fire ring on. I guess this is pretty much it. But I guess I'll put on a fire charm. I feel like that might be dumb, but... Poison. There's probably not much poison here. Maybe if I put on a bunch of fire charms. Don't have a bunch. Well, I got one more. There. Well, I'll be watching this. Like, the fire damage from the center. I guess the center doesn't damage you constantly, so yeah, that's fine. As long as you don't get too close.
Something of immense power resides within.
Yes.
She'll harness it.
I like how power hungry the witch is.
Blinding. Ugh.
I tell you, the witch and the mercenary are the best, and then the warrior, I can't get behind the warrior. He's kind of like the Templar in PoE 1. That dude was annoying. Are they... Okay, so they can see me, but they can't get to me? Same with me. I can see you, but I can't get to you. It's kind of interesting how they can see me through walls, though. I mean... It appears that there's actually a crack in this wall. Doesn't show up on the map, but... I'm kind of curious now. Like, a wall, shouldn't that really LOS? They shouldn't really be able to see me? Somehow... Okay, my shield. Interesting. So my shield is preventing... I am so new to energy shield. I'm like the only player on the planet who doesn't go all in on energy shield every single time, it seems. Damn, that hurt. But good to know. Like, my charm is not being consumed because my energy shield is blocking it. Somebody keeps hurting me. I don't have much chaos resistance. That's kind of going to be an issue here.
Get out of my way!
515 energy shield. I like that. I'm enjoying the energy shield. It feels good. With convalescence. I wonder what happens with your damage over time if you leave the proximity of a proximal mob. I don't know. I'm gonna have to read into that a little bit. Or maybe I can test it out here. Okay, so that corner is not the door. Jewel, welcome to chat. Warrior is the easiest class to play. I took it to level 50, didn't lose one bit of HP at all, had no threat of death whatsoever, deleted it from boredom. Holy crap. So, what was your defensive lair? I have a Smith of Kitava. I didn't have as easy of a time as you, but it definitely felt pretty strong. Okay. Let's get through this. Armor, max resist with shield. Yeah, shield is so good. I love shield right now. But yeah, I've been evasion, shield, and a bit of armor. Like, I've not really gone all in on armor, because usually I'm heavier in evasion and then my shield. And then the armor's kind of tertiary or something. And then, of course, yeah, max resistances. The Smith of Kitava, the way my resistances on my hardcore Smith of Kitava right now are at 84% across the board. That's so good. My effective health on that character is higher than I've ever had on any character. It's at 20,000 or something in Path of Building. And I do feel prone to light stunning, though, here on this character. Alright, so that's not the door either. This map is long if you miss the door twice. Is this... no. I'm looking for proximal. I kind of want to see the damage over time, whether it stops when I move away. I mean, look at how tanky this dude is. Ooh, wow. Focus on my minions, please. I'm not here. Don't worry about me. Okay. Oof, that's hurting me. Okay. Yeah, this slower energy shield thing is kind of an issue. Look at this. I don't know why I kept on looking at my mana. That is pretty slow with that new node that I just picked up. If I don't have convalescence, that really sucks. Not sure how I feel about that. Damn. Did Infernalist to 73, took a break, light stunning is real on Witch, sadly. Interesting. Okay. A lot worse running Incinerate as your main skill. But at least it sounds a little more exciting than that warrior. What's more exciting than getting light stunned over and over again? I personally don't like the light stunning meta stuff going on. Like, they increased how often you get light stun. They changed stun altogether. But damn, man, when you have a character that is susceptible to that, it does not feel good whatsoever. All right, this is a door. Running into Rare Hunt, who revives repeatedly. Yeah, gets extra mobs. Extra mods on revival. Wow. I don't know that I've... Okay, so if you get... What is that? The Sacred Spirit of the Rabbit on a rare, it'll revive itself and get hunted by multiple different spirits over and over again. Yeah, that is pretty brutal. So that's the Sacred Spirit of the Hare, and if you actually drop the Rabbit Talisman, if you're in trade, man, that thing is worth a lot of divs right now, or at least it was last time I checked. Okay, we leveled up. There's prox... Oh no, that's my own dude. Okay, I'm dying over here. Who the hell is doing this? Can't even see. Jeez. So, I don't know that I like this one. We need something else, probably. I don't know where to go from here, honestly. I have not looked at anything. We got a jewel right here, but I don't really have jewels. Good ones. We're not doing Chaos Inoculation on the Lich. I'm not sure where to go. For now, I could pick up the intel, I guess. I'm still unsure if I'm going to do Patient Barrier. Seems kind of trash. I don't want to do minions. I'm in Chaos. Enjoy your night. Did hours on path today, going to sleep. Good luck, have fun. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by, and good luck when you get back on the game. Oh, Chaos. Oh, those for minions. Man, that'd be so good if we could just pick up Chaos Resistance in the passive tree. I wonder if we go into Cold, actually, and try to bring cold damage into our Chaos spells and do Freeze. And then do Herald of Ice. I think that might be the play. There is Chaos over here. It's kind of an investment, though, and I'm not near it. 29% increased chaos damage. And increased global defenses. That's pretty good. Wow, increased armor, increased maximum shield, and increased movement speed. All right, this wheel seems pretty strong, actually. So I would have to cut down here. Wow, this does have 7% chaos resistance. This wheel seems very strong. I would go this way. So this pathing is weird. Huh. Let's do it. Probably need intel at this point for skills.
This is proof of that.
41. What is killing me here? Am I burning from the center? Looks like it.
Get out of my way. Infection.
I don't like that guy right there. Glad he's hitting my minions. My meat shields. I'm really enjoying my Sunday afternoon. Like, I have no... this is earlier than I normally stream, so it's not like I'm tired. I don't have any obligations really today. It's just one of those days. Like, man, it's been a while, it seems, since I've had a day like this. This guy's gonna kill me.
Death and decay.
What is up with this dude?
Death is my power to wield.
Good God. Alright, so in this map, I have gotten low on life twice at least. Does anyone know what skill for a Lich, if you're going to use power charges, what you're using those for? I'm kind of interested in looking at power charges. Alright, so here we are. Do I need to do anything? Survive. I think that's what we need to do. Add a little sunshine and it's a perfect day. That's true. I'm gonna go outside and do some yard work after this.
Your flesh.
This fella.
That is the plan, and I'm actually looking forward to it. That's when you know I'm having a good day. Because usually I kind of feel like rushed and I can't really enjoy yard work because I feel like I should be doing something else that I need to do. But today I'm not really feeling that at all. I feel like I could just go outside, pull weeds, do yard work, and no big deal. I don't really play at range against this guy. I hope he's not going to do something that blows me up.
Death and decay.
What's he doing? Oh, yeah. Okay. Usually this guy melts for me, so yeah. Not today. Oh, shit. Okay, that's the one. I do not want to be in that. It's probably why I should be at, I think, close range on this guy. You do not want to get caught by that. That one, too, for sure. Ooh, okay, slam. When he raises up, he's got a slam. Oh, that's actually slowing me right there. That one, get out. Ooh, I'm slowed. Uh-oh. Oh, God! No, God! That was close. Get away from me. I got caught. That was close. That's a long boss fight.
Vile ingenuity never ceases to amaze me. I wonder what this does.
What do I have to do? Oh.
I wonder what... These runes. I can make out symbols for blood and offering. Wait, no. It's not a blood offering, it's someone of vile blood. Perhaps if I...
Oh, I can't. That pauses it.
It worked! Now this is truly something! The apex! It's opening! Goodness me!
Alright, so... Viper's next. Man, okay, yeah. The longer that fight goes on, the smaller the room gets. I need some damage somehow.
It's some sort of gateway. Oh, how incredible!
Greeting.
So I got 4 chance shards. I need an orb. Or 2, actually. Power charges. I wonder. So we can go up to level 10. That's some damage at least. So this gives you a power charge. How do you actually spend power charges on the witch? I know there's something in the ascendancy. I think it's over here. Maybe not. Okay, here we go. Non-channeling spells consume a power charge to deal 25% more damage. And then you get 30% increased energy shield if you've consumed a power charge recently. I don't feel like that's strong enough. I don't know. For one, I've only got 2 points to spend, and this gives me 30% of all damage as extra chaos damage. So this is better. Maybe as a later option here. Yeah, I don't... Let's see. Let's go back to this skill gem. How many 10s do I have? Good. Power charge. Wait a second. Essence Drain? Did I overlook something here? I wonder why this is showing up. Anyways. So radius is improved, more area of effect per power charge. So it looks like Bone Storm has some things. I don't think I'm getting into that though. This gives you a power charge. Soul Offering, I don't know what that does. Powerful spell damage buff. Doesn't really seem to have power charge stuff in it though. Create a storm of arcane energies that empowers your mana costing spells while you remain inside of it. Maintaining the storm constantly drains your mana, and each spell you cast causes it to drain faster. The storm will dissipate when you exit. Empowered spells gain 58% of damage as lightning damage.
Stand inside a mana tempest to empower your spells with extra lightning chains, projectiles, and damage.
I don't know if this is used at all, really. I know Orb of Storms. I don't want you to talk right now. Damn it. There we go. I'm already using Flame Wall to empower. My spells are going through Flame Wall. I don't really want two things. However, I don't really see... Did they change this? Last time I was using this, I swear that if you shot something through it, it would get empowered with lightning. Anyways. I don't think power charges is in the equation for us right now. I don't know how... like, I'm brand new to spells. This is my first real spell character. So let's just... I know that this will help, right? Let's do that. My damage is so low, it feels. What else? Contagion. Might as well do these. Hopefully mana doesn't become an issue here. It wasn't an issue at all earlier, so... Alright, well, let's get out there. Maybe I should be punching things. It's weird that I actually have Martial Tempo and Rage on, on my punch. I don't think I meant to do that. But maybe I should put it on my bar just in case. Might help.
Are these living Val? In the flesh? Hello?
That's a long walk.
There they are. Hey! Get out of my way!
I've not fully decided on my, like...
I was hoping
Alright, so for this boss coming up, if I can't do enough damage and the room is closing and I know that basically death is imminent, am I going to go ahead and log out? During the hardcore challenge, I refused to do that. I would not do it. But nowadays, I mean, I don't know what the big deal is. I feel a little dirty about my other character that I somehow survived a very bad situation, but at the same time, I'm very glad that he's still alive. I don't know. I don't know my own morals. Oh my god! Stood in that. Alright, I need to change my... I'm getting the hell out of here. I need better charms here. Still have my fire charms. Great. Now I've got to deal with this gateway. I don't view it that strictly. It's just a game mode, not some code of honor. I feel the same way. While I was searching for information on how to actually do the logout stuff, man, I saw some posts on Reddit where people were bashing this poster for doing the logout, and I'm like, come on, I bet you 9 times out of 10, someone who's bashing like that doesn't even play hardcore. They're just trolling, basically. Alright. Flasks. I want slow for sure. So I've got stunned. And I think there's a lot of fire damage coming up, but... Oh, poison. Yeah, let's do that and poison. God damn, I'll just search. I don't know how... I don't think they really implemented the charm into the flask tab very well. Do I not have a poison? There it is. Let's actually hit the well. Wait a second. Why am I doing this again? The gateway completely confuses the hell out of me. This is my actual portal. Okay. I don't know why the portal doesn't take... yeah, it's weird. Not letting others play the way they want is just silly. Heck yeah. That's right. Play how you want. Alright, this area is dangerous, man. I can feel a death coming. Again, I don't have any evasion. I'm not used to that at all. I do have these minions, though. They do help a lot. Meat shields. Damn, my Smith of Kitava is still alive. That's crazy. That's my first hardcore character in this league, still kicking somehow. Will say that using the spear for leveling my HCSSF character, I went with that strength stacking. Well, yeah, I did. So Smith of Kitava with the strength stacking. This guy's getting confused. I don't want to... I'm in bad position. I don't want to aggro here. A withered wand. Man, that would be great. We actually got an upgrade. That'd be insane. It's missing prefixes, but it doesn't have any levels on it, so I guess it's trash. 130. Okay, that might be an upgrade. It's got spirit, max life. Don't have any resistances on it yet, and we're kind of light on cold, but we can fix that. Matter of fact, I probably need to look at all my runes. This is overall better. I'm gonna go rune this out. Okay, so yeah, it kind of hits us pretty hard, actually. On the resistances. We'll save it for now. Should pick this up too. Oh, there's a checkpoint here. Why? This isn't the one. What is this? Okay, an ultimatum. Yeah, my recent 2 videos that I put out on YouTube were all about hardcore tips and stuff like that. But also I compiled the old challenge videos, which, man, it seems like a while ago now, into one big-ass video. In case anybody wanted to actually watch from start to finish. And editing that thing and actually seeing that content from then versus today was... It's pretty funny, actually, and it was fun to re-look at it. Come a long way since then. I mean, the first few videos, it's so cringe, actually, to watch, but it's funny. I remember during League start hearing about a lot of players having issues on the Lich. Like, people were trying out the Lich. But I kept hearing how bad the damage was. People, like, we had people in guild who needed to get carried out of bosses. Especially, I think, Act 2 final boss, maybe Doriani. I know that things have improved since then. But I will say that damage seems a bit light. It seems hard to scale spells. I wonder what is more difficult, because they're both so reliant on gear. But what is harder to scale for a League start? Martial weapons or spells? Wow, look at the volatiles. They don't know what to do. That was crazy. Oh shit, there they are. Hey, where is this dude? He is dying. Okay. Here we are. Okay, this guy. Where's my defense? Where are my minions? Can hear the boss. Okay, this is it. Got my poison charm. I only have one poison charm, unfortunately. So I can't get another one. Okay.
Halt! Your rampage ends here!
Ah, don't worry. I can solve this. This is all just a misunderstanding.
Which one of
Starting
you
to sweat.
activated the gate? Which one of you is a Val blood?
Why, that was me, of course. I am Alva the Lion, treasure hunter extraordinary.
Take her! Bring her to Doriani. As for you, I will pay back every drop of Val blood you have spilled.
Whoa. Jeez, she's fast.
Yo, let's take you! The Viper strikes! Storm of Shokan!
Nice, I like the minions.
You will fall before us.
Nice. Dude.
Infection!
Feel Arakali sting!
Oh shit. This is it! I didn't realize it was it. It was, though. And we're like a quarter through? 33? Shit! Settle down over here.
Viper strikes! The Viper strikes! You will fall before us!
What's she doing now? Which one is it? Shit. Oh shit. I thought it was over.
I shall crush you!
Alright. I need you to die and not do that again, honestly. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. Oh no, not this. No! Are you serious?
I will crush you, insect!
So they didn't move in. Okay, good. I don't think I've ever had a fight this long against her. Holy shit. Okay. Flask is pretty damn low here. There. Yes. Damn. Good God, dude. Is this the vision? Is this how the game's supposed to be played? Oh my good lord. That was rough. All right. My palms are totally sweaty. Yeah. That was intense. Holy crap. I'm just glad that they didn't close in even further after that third one. That would have been brutal. I was able to survive the AoE with the smallest room, though. That was close, though. It seemed like there was almost nowhere to go. So we're gonna be at, oh man, Doriani. That long of a fight, and I've got no movement ability and only 15% on my boots. Like, I honestly feel like that's asking to die. There's a slam that you need to be fast. Ah, man, I'm gonna have to look at this. We're gonna have to make some changes to the build for this fight, I think. I can't go in like this, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna equip a shield. It'll lower my damage, but I'm gonna equip a shield. Oh, hey, we got a point. And then I'm gonna get, well, shit, I would need a shield. Oh, wait. I can do an offhand shield and do shield charge. Maybe that's what we do. Or I've got enough spirit, we could try blink. I've never used blink in my life in this game. I don't know if it would actually help us. But yeah, I think I got down to almost 50% on one of her poison abilities. The Zeal, is that the... I don't know. There's that one bow that's chaos only. I don't know if that's a thing that anybody uses for anything in this game. The chaos only bow. One day I want to see Leech, or I want to see your damage over time from like chaos or poison affect your Leech as well, so that you're gaining life or the ticks. I know that that would potentially be overpowered, but I mean, you're still gonna be susceptible to slams and everything, but having really good sustain on this character like that would be really good. It would feel really, really good. Feels good to be on a different character though, especially something that I've never done before. In earnest, I tried this and died early last league, so it's been a while. And plus, out of all the new ascendancies, I have not tried the Lich, so it's the only one that I haven't tried. So at least I got to try out all the new ones. So I always go to the Chaos Trial for my second Ascendancy, but I don't know, man. The second boss on Trial of Sechimus, I think, can be pretty brutal. Other than that, though, I feel like... I guess Trial of Sechimus does have higher RNG, but... I'm not going to do my second Ascendancy until around Act 2 Cruel. That's when I usually target it. When I'm pretty much overpowered or overleveled, because I don't want to deal with it. I can't stand it. And I guess there has been talk that people are thinking that a third way to ascend is coming if they release the act that people think is being teased, which is some sort of tribal zone, I guess. I really was not paying attention to this game at all during the development, so a lot of that is news to me all the time. I didn't even really... This game came out and I just gave it a shot, like, on release day, just because I was bored. Damn, this dude is chaos resistant, man. That is a problem. I do nothing but chaos damage. Good lord. Even with my despair on him.
None can oppose me.
Crazy.
Remnants of a dead empire. Death and decay.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go get shield charge. I do have those 20% boots. I'll probably put those on as well. We gotta look at the gear, see if we can get better movement speed. I want movement speed. Damn, dude. I don't want to die to Doriani. I absolutely hate dying to him. The last boss. Of course, we've got Cruel ahead of ourselves here, but at least I've got two decently leveled characters that I can choose from now, versus just having the one Smith of Kitava constantly. However, now that he's alive and didn't die, which is still, I'm in shock. I still have some time. He's level 81. I kind of want to push him as far as I can. I don't know. I'm going to check the ladder. I doubt that I could make the ladder at this point, but next season, I really am leaning towards just doing HCSSF off the bat because I kind of want to play around in the ladder a little bit. When I did DM's race and died at like position 37 or so out of over 1,000 players. So that I felt like was a good little placement for me at the time. So yeah, I'd kind of like to dabble in that. See what we can do. Definitely much more of the slow and steady type. I don't race, really. Eventually, as I continue to push my skills in this game, I will probably have to look at doing things faster, right? Of course, I am faster than I was before, but really actually trying to min-max my starts and stuff like that and get more efficient at the campaign. How many mods do you run on your waystones? I've tried exalting up to 4, but for hardcore it seems a bit risky. Yeah, I'm only doing magic maps, and a lot of times I'll run one prefix magic map in hardcore. I've not gotten to the point where I feel like I can really push it in maps right now. I'm just trying to increase my tiers. That's really just get those Atlas points and everything at this point. So yeah, I don't like having any sort of modifiers. Almost all of the suffixes scare me to some degree in hardcore at this point. But what I've really struggled with is getting gear upgrades and actually getting the currency. And there's this weird like split in the end game for SSF especially, where the game, like, you have to travel through the Atlas in order to get the nexuses and get the unique maps to fill out your Atlas. But at the same time, you want to juice towers and stay still in order to get currency, because you're not going to get any currency in a meaningful way unless you start to juice your towers. So the way that is pulling you in two different directions at the beginning of the end game feels pretty bad, actually. I think they need to work on that. Just Phil, I appeared on your YouTube feed. Can I get your opinion on PoE 2? Is it worth it? Yes, it's definitely worth it. And there's a new update coming out 29 August. I like to, I mean, you could wait for the update and jump in when it's fresh for everybody, a lot more excitement. Or you could get your feet wet when ahead of the update to understand the game a bit. And then that way your league start goes a little bit better. It's just basically preference. But overall, there's a lot in this game. You're getting your money's worth. There's plenty to do. I've got 1,500 hours or so in this game. I'm still having a lot of fun. I've been in this league since the league start, and I haven't really played other games, just a little bit off and on. I mean, there's, to me, a lot to do. However, a lot of the players, they essentially, they'll treat it like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks tops, and then they'll move on once the league has started, and that's fine too. The great thing about this game is that they're updating on a quarterly basis, or actually 4-month basis. So every 4 months, expect an update to the game, and that's just content forever. And yeah, 1,500 hours. I've been playing since December, quite a bit though. The other thing is if you've never played PoE 1 and you start to really, like, there's a thing called tabs. There's some things that cross over between the two games. And they're doing updates in that game every 4 months as well, and it's staggered. So every 2 months, we're getting updates in PoE 2 and PoE 1. So basically, I'm in Christmas every 2 weeks. I think this is great. I think that PoE 2 will be the best ARPG at full release. Right now, I don't know. I might be biased. I think this is better than Diablo 4 for sure, though. I haven't played the others. CERN, 700 hours deep. I agree. Yes. It's a good game. There's issues. They're improving, you know, but it'll be a work in progress forever. I love games like that. Damn, who is draining me right now? I don't see anything. Siphons. Okay, he doesn't have the siphon. Wow. The game is like bugged. I don't see the graphic for siphon. It says he does siphon though. Where is he? That was awkward. I've seen gameplay of it and it looks so amazing compared to other ARPGs. Yeah, I find it really amazing. Using WASD and having a dodge roll, I think, is really cool. You know what's funny though? I am working on a new player guide. So if you do start playing, eventually you'll have to check back for my guide. If you don't mind a little bit of spoilers, I guess. I think I'll probably be releasing that in about a week or so. I'm really trying to make this thing worth watching for new players, so it's going to take me some time. I don't want to just like talk about it. I want to actually have a guide that gets to the point and provides good information that actually helps and doesn't take an hour. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Just recently, I've been starting to feel like, you know, I said 1,500 hours in the game, and just recently started feeling like I can actually, I don't know, like help other players. Because I've always kind of felt like the newbie here, having no PoE 1 experience whatsoever. But I don't know. I've got my reps in at this point. Still have a lot to learn, though. And that's the other thing. I really do enjoy games where it goes so deep that you never really feel like you know everything. And you're always learning something new. Those are good games. Alright, so this checkpoint... Yeah, okay. I haven't found the heart. Damn it. Feel completely noob. Yeah, seriously. At 700 hours, even right now, there's a lot of things. Like I was saying earlier, I'm brand new to spellcasting, really. So I'm learning all this for the first time, and now I feel like a complete noob again. I like martial weapons. Okay, so shadow. So we got dagger. Yeah. That's interesting to think about. Do I have a skill gem? Let me see something real quick. I think everything else to be released is a martial weapon, right? Flail? So primal is... I wonder what they're going to use, actually. I don't know. So flail, axe, sword, dagger. Man. It's gonna be Christmas, man. All these new martial weapons coming out. I wonder what weapon... I don't know what weapon the druid uses. That sucks I haven't found the heart. I've never been here without the heart. I hope it drops in this zone as well as the last zone. I usually always get it in the last zone. Subscribe, looking forward to your content. Thank you, Just Phil. Glad you stopped by. Appreciate you. Blaximus, welcome to chat. I think Druid uses a kind of staff. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, I played a lot of World of Warcraft, so... But I wonder, like a different staff with different... It would have to be, I guess. Might be time to move, or go back and check this stuff. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I have the heart. Damn, I did not see it. I checked. Okay, good.
Wither away.
I am excited for Druid, even though it appears to be some... That's a, I guess, probably a hybrid class. I do like hybrid classes, though. In World of Warcraft, I was all in on Shaman, Druid, and... damn, I can't even think of the name of it anymore. Paladin. Those were mine. I just hated the idea of locking in like a rogue where you only could be a melee class ever. And then for this game, I do like the way they implement the passive tree, ascendancies, and the weapons. It's interesting. Obviously, PoE 1 has a lot more flexibility there, the way they did that system. But this system still has a lot of flexibility, but it's funny how... PoE 1 players are like, man, this is so restrictive. Compared to the old gem system. All right, let's use this. I will say there are some instances in this game where you try to like use a certain support gem that seems like it should work for a skill, and then it just flat out says cannot be used with this skill. That feels a bit bad. It almost feels like they're breaking the rules almost, because there's nothing on the supporter skill that would indicate that they shouldn't work together other than the fact that they just said, you know what, no. PoE 2 feels restrictive, but not really. It's weird. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of, it is weird. Because on the surface, and when you look at it, it's like, wow, okay. Any class can basically do almost anything. There is a bit, you know, with your starting position, you probably can't just go complete opposite and have an efficient build, maybe. There's probably some stuff out there. But yeah, on the surface... a lot of options, very much flexible, and then in the details, you start to run into some issues. In practice, kind of getting locked in. It's weird.
is my power to wield.
But I mean, people talk about build diversity in this game. I mean, based on what I've started looking out there a little bit more, especially since I was putting out a couple different builds, and there is a lot out there. It's just it's not Blood Mage, and so people, I don't know, seem to have a tendency to want to play the absolute S tier build in this game. But I mean, I put out I think it was on the Tactician, maybe. I have a Tactician bleed build, Rake and LS, and it deletes T4 Zesht. It doesn't do it like the Blood Mage. And I have a little bit more setup involved, I guess. So, you know, a few more seconds off of the kill time for T4 Zesht, and some of the comments were like, yeah, but with Blood Mage you can kill it faster, and I'm like, but I don't want to play the Blood Mage. I think Tactician's kind of slept on a little bit, actually. Makes it somewhat fun, though, when you actually get something to work. Yes, it is. Man, it's crazy, too. In all the World of Warcraft days and all my Diablo 3 and Diablo 4, I would just get the build guide and do what they say, basically. I did not even try to build my own builds until this game, and I don't know why. I guess the reason I had to, because I started the game doing a blind hardcore solo self-found challenge, so I had to adapt. And then since then it's been a lot easier to continue cooking and actually theory crafting, which has been one of the most enjoyable parts of this game for me. That puzzle, working on the puzzle, and then eventually the pieces fit together, and it feels pretty good. All right, so where's this heart? Hope I didn't miss it on accident. Yeah, I'm excited for the next league. It is time. Teaser season is upon us. It's just now starting to kick off. Finally. I cannot wait to see what is coming out. I'm so excited. I've already put in for vacation. Here we go. I love taking a little bit of vacation just to play a new game. That is the absolute best way to spend your vacation hours. Is he siphoning me? Prevents recovery. Let's pick this up.
Many have died at this table. A similar method to a curse or two I know.
Yes. The occult. Alright. So I got points to spend. Yeah, we're gonna need to go back at this point. So, whoops. Let's go strength. Alright, so I kind of want the defensive first. We're gonna spiral in and pick up all this. Alright. Let's go pick up some boots and probably get shield charge online. Hopefully. Did I check this already? Yeah. We probably leveled too, huh? Check the vendors. Hmm. 116 max life versus 102 energy shield and a drawback. Is corrupted with 2 rune slots. Get the armor. Everything else kind of sucks though. Yeah, sucks. Might need this shield for the shield block stuff. Okay. Or the shield charge. Oh, wow. In the nick of time, almost 20%. That's an upgrade. 33 mana, life regen, rarity. Not the greatest.
Great choice.
Hmm. Chaos resistance. Only 10% though. We'd have to actually spend on this thing. Okay, I think that's it.
Don't get eaten.
Hey there.
Oops. Okay. I have to take a quick minute break or so. So the boots, is this good enough to keep? I'll hold on to it. I rarely get spirit on my chest pieces right now. Might be good to move into. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna invest in that shield with the 18 life, even though I feel like I'm stretching for chaos resistance right now. Like, I'm starting to get a little worried about chaos resistance. So it's causing me to really pause. Let's just dump this stuff. Alright, so do I have good boots? The shield is probably what we use. Wait, what's this one? But yeah, it'll just be for essentially charging. I need a mace though. Shit, do I not? Okay. Like any mace will do at this point. I just need to move. Whatever. And we'll dump that. So yeah, 20% is better than 15%. Take a little hit on fire, but we're good. Oh wait. Strength. Oh, we were using strength there.
Greetings.
I must keep calculating.
Let's see. Okay. Could probably quality some gear here. Man, the Rogue Exile corrupted or circlet without quality. What is she thinking? Ooh, hey. Okay. What happened? Oh, so the shield has strength on it too? I mean, I guess I could put a strength in the scepter. Do I have one? There you go. And then we'll do... Oof, we're at 30s across the board. Damn, dude. But I think we do fire. Shit. Put this away here. How many? All right, so I have 3 exalts. Should I hit the wand? I didn't check this fender.
What do you need?
Critical hit chance, not very good for the chaos stuff. But yeah, not seeing anything here. 32% increased armor. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't realize I was scaling this. I have not looked at this in a while. I need to pay attention to my mana. What is this doing? Yeah, it's 70-ish. Energy shield. Okay, I could use that. Alright, guess that's about it here.
Be wary.
Let's hit the wand. Got 17 mana. It's not good. T10 roll. Let's hit the chest piece twice. Not. Oh, I think I got cold? Damn, I missed it. I'm not doing too good at seeing what the hell's going on. But overall, not great. Not a huge upgrade there for my last 2 exalts. Alright, so this is... Oh, but I need the gems, so... Probably like a level 7. I don't really need something high. 6 even. Go to mace. Shield charge. Okay. Where do I want to put it? R. Yeah, I'm not really using this much. Won't use it on the boss either. R for run the hell out of danger. And then what do we do for supports on this thing? Shield charge. What's going on? Not enough strength? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Shield charge, recommended. Momentum. Increased armor. Yes, I want unabating. What's going on? Unabating. What's wrong? Why? That's strange. I don't know why I'm restricted right now. This is a strength gem. Support. It's good. Not sure what the hell's going on. Alright. I will be right back. Gonna take a quick bio. About a minute or two. We've got Doriani at the doorstep here. Trying to get shield charge online. Not sure what's going on with all the supports though. So I will be right back. All right. Kind of feel like maybe trying Blink out. I don't think that Blink is going to get us out of the danger, though. I've never tried it. I've got a lot of spirit, though. Is it 100? Let's check. Oh yeah, I might not even be high enough level. Because I think I'm around 11-ish or so. Yeah. Okay. Level 58. How much spirit? 60? I might give that a shot later. Okay. Let's... Where is it? Been leveling up. I'm wondering if anything became available. It's good? I doubt it. I don't really think I have anything good. Alright. It is what it is. And the supports, I don't know what the deal is. Let me try one more time. Overpower has to work on shield charge. Okay, so it lets me do overpower. So maybe it's suggesting a bunch of gems that literally can't be used. Okay, all of these from the window cannot be used for some reason. What the hell is going on? And then the one that I cut... Alright, whatever. I know you can't do stomping ground with it, but let's do close combat, I guess. Martial tempo? Does that help? Do you go faster or start the run faster? I'm gonna test that out. Okay.
What do you need? Don't eat anything colorful.
Oh yeah, charms. Poison, no. Slow. No. Mainly fire, lightning. He does all of it. Cold. Oh, we've got chaos now too. Okay, let's put chaos in. Stun we need for the next zone itself. And we'll go with fire for now. And then when we get to the boss, I'll probably take stun out. For lightning? Oh god. I hope that I used the waypoint and not a... I hope I got the waypoint. It could be bad. Oh god. Okay, good. I don't want to do that last zone again. Why? Well, alright, something broke.
The intruder is here.
There we go. Alright, so I need to make sure this is set up correctly.
Kill her on sight.
The fool doesn't realize he's already dead.
Probably should have had shield charge this whole time. I mean, that's the meta. You gotta have it. These guys are annoying. Dude, what is going on here? I expect this to be a pretty long fight against Doriani at this point, based on how long it's taken to get through one door. As long as I don't die trying to get there. Got a proximal over there. Shit. Thinking maybe I should have respec'd out of that one shield ability. Hell, I need to probably spec into more damage at this point. Okay, so I left his proximity and he doesn't take damage from my dots. That's interesting. So you do have to be right next to him. Even with your dots.
Death is my power to wield. What a clever trick.
Fool! There is no time for this. Aziri will soon commune with the beast. Cease your assault.
Man, this zone feels deadly. Shit. Light stunning is becoming an issue. Yeah, it definitely feels like the damage fell off a little bit. And I wonder if it's the zone or did I do something on accident? I'm not wielding my shield. Hmm.
stop this at once. I take no pleasure in harming one of my own, but if you persist, I will do with her what I must.
Whoa, watch out. Overextending here. Wonder if I maybe it would be smart to kind of respec a little bit. I'm not sure how much damage I could actually get out of the passive tree though, to be honest. Not much. Okay, here we are. Moment of truth here. Go back and mess with the build a little bit, or jump right in. I haven't really been practicing the fact that I now have shield charge on R. Need to get used to that. Okay. All right. I don't know how I feel about this one for sure. That's 3 points right there. However, I don't know if that'd break anything with Intel. But it wouldn't really do much. I don't know where I'd put 3 points. Energy charge, like just get stronger somehow. Mana regen, maximum mana. So another thing where you get increased spell damage per max mana here. I'm starting to see a little trend. Yeah, let's get rid of these 3. I don't think I like that slow of an energy shield recharge rate. Or start, even. It starts way late. Then we need the charms that I needed. Okay. There's those 3. And then max mana. Oh, increased mana cost of skills. I don't know that I want to add that right now. I don't know how bad that is. Cast speed. Chaos damage. It would be awkward to go down that way. I guess we just start getting here, which would give us more armor and energy shields, so. Did I break anything? All right. Is there anything else I can steal? I don't think so. Charms. I want lightning, chaos, and fire, I think. I don't know how much chaos damage he actually does, but I would imagine he does some. I don't know. Could be a mistake, but... Okay. All right. Alright, guys. Act 3 normal, Doriani. Here we go. This could be a very long fight. So I've got shield charge. I need to remember to use shield charge. Because I'm pretty slow.
So, at the eve of the end, the demon of Hatzoatl has finally come for me.
Resist all you like.
This ends now. Observe. Nothing can stand against us. This ends now. Behold.
Well. Almost stood in that.
Sacrifice is the only path.
Kind of forgot what he does. Okay. Dude, I haven't been here in a while.
This ends now. Inferno.
Here we go again.
Tantalized fusion.
Uh-oh. Stood in that one.
Drain.
Okay.
Give up. I must save my
Alright, so counterclockwise. Right? Or no, clockwise. He goes clockwise.
Not be stopped.
No. I will succeed. One death is nothing for the greater good. The end of the world is nigh. The destruction of Axolotl will be repaid 1,000-fold. You think
Shit.
you can stand in my way?
That's not what I wanted to do. Crap. I don't know why I keep pushing that. Shit. He goes clockwise, clockwise.
I will crush you.
Oof.
Existence.
That one right there. Where is he?
The world is nigh. You think you can run?
What's he doing? Can't see.
I cannot allow you to interfere. Nothing will
Shit.
stand in my way.
I don't want to be right here. I do not want to be right here. Okay. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go.
This is not over yet. Let me show you what true intellect looks like.
Fuck. Wrong way. Why don't
You think you can stand in my way?
I do not want to be right here.
You can run,
Wither away.
burn to ash, demon of Axolotl. Fatal ambition.
Shit! Okay, good. That did not hurt. Great! That was close. That was close. Did it early. Shit.
You think you can stand in my way? Existence is merely energy.
Yes, I've heard that one before. What's he doing now? Oh shit, okay. That doesn't look good. I don't remember that one.
I will burn you alive. I cannot let my efforts be in vain.
That's the same thing I'm thinking right now, actually.
Face the might of the mind.
Oh shit, this one. Gotta stay inside now.
You think you can stand
Except right now?
in? Atziri will soon begin to
Oh shit! Alright, we took a hit there at the end too. Alright. We did it!
How could this happen?
We got to Cruel on a witch. First time ever.
I sacrificed.
Your people cannot be saved. It is already
It's a fun fight.
You can stay here and die, or come with us and help save the future.
Hmm.
The legacy of the Val must be protected. I do know of a way to contain the beast.
Best you start talking then. My friend here isn't exactly the peacemaking type.
Seems like Alva got a little pissed after getting slapped and abducted. Okay.
If only there isn't.
So
But I will.
It's settled then.
Alright, that was fun. Oh shit, so this sends us right back to Act 1. And then we got the... Yeah, so let's get there. Can I just use the waypoint and get to a town? Ah, this is how I like waking up on the beach.
By the first ones, you're alive. Now I would appreciate it if you could.
But yeah, that was probably the longest Doriani fight I've ever had. This... I gotta figure out how to scale my damage in Cruel here. I know it's with levels, but damn, how do you get those? How do you get exalts? I think there's a little bit of an imbalance on the whole crafting and how much currency you actually pick up in the campaign. Because I've said before, if I picked up like 200 exalts in the campaign, it would feel better, but honestly, you'd miss so often with your crafting. Like, it's not gonna be overpowered or anything. I don't know why they are so stingy on the currency. Let's pick up focus. Foci. Yeah, this is kind of brutal, though.
None can oppose me.
Alright, bile gnaw. Exploding corpses. Oh, he's not dead yet. Yeah, league start for Dawn of the Hunt. I mean, way slower than what I'm going right now. They've made improvements. I'm interested to see the next league and how that shakes out, where the balance is. Last time they nerfed everything to the ground. What are they going to do this time around? This makes me want to switch to a spear or something. I don't know how much more I can take. I do feel like I have practically a rotation going on here. Like, this is a World of Warcraft build. Gotta make sure I'm keeping my uptime on all my dots. Debuffs are out. Shit. Yep, forgot to do the flame wall for a while. That was a DPS loss there. And I need some other abilities to do. I should probably start using control spells at this point. Like, my bar needs more. Thomas, what's up? Gotta call it quits. Thanks for being here. I'm glad you joined. It's good chatting with you and catching up. Hope you have a good rest of your evening, and I will be touching grass later. Alright, we got there. Holy smokes. I mean, I gotta time these fights. This is insane. Have a nice Sunday. Yes, thank you.
Is this all that remains?
There's a beast about you. Till next time.
Okay. I mean, how long is it gonna take to kill even the Frost Witch out there? Rhea.
I feel goodbye. Cute girl.
Oh.
Surprised she lived.
Did I do this? Got some chaos resist, but everything else, it's not worth it. I gotta be on the lookout for chaos resist at this point, though. We are in Cruel now. Got away with minimal. This has max life, but yeah, and the chaos, but everything else, trash. Alright. Gotta look out for Folk Eye as well. Need to start moving in the direction of
Stay safe.
what is optimal. +2 level? That would be great. Need to roll every single one of these, actually. Not a bad little start for where I'm at right now. Kind of feel like hitting it. Yeah. We get one more chance at the levels. Let's put it in crafting. Oops.
Sorry. Stay safe, if you can.
Okay. All right, you guys. I think that's it for me today. Just had a quick pop-up stream on Sunday, slow Sunday. Had some fun. My hardcore Smith of Kitava survives, so on Tuesday we're probably moving back to that and doing mapping at level 81. And then on Thursday, probably the same. I'll be working on this character on the side, and we may pick up the reins eventually once we die. We'll see how that goes. I'll be looking out for the teasers. I'm sure you will too. And I'm working on a couple videos, so thanks for being here. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. It does help. And see you next time.